Oh my god, vortex. Oh my god. I gotta go to my parents' house tomorrow so I can give them money, talk to them. Talking to them is money too, for them. They like that. They like it when I talk to them. It's so weird. For the longest time, it was my brother that was the favorite child, but now I talk to them more than he does. And they didn't expect that, because he is more seemingly normal than I am. But he's really not, though, because he's not aware of himself at all. He's not aware of how he comes across. He's not aware of how much of an asshole he is. He's not aware of how narcissistic he is. Like, he is so susceptible to narcissistic injury. Any kind of perceived criticism, he acts like a whiny little girl. Well, you know, I can't criticize him. I'm not allowed to do that. Everybody can criticize Amy Gross. Everybody can criticize me. That's totally fine. And I'll totally accept it, too. I'll accept it. And a lot of times I'll agree with whatever the critique is. I'll be like, yeah, that's pretty accurate, man. I do that. That's true, man. Here, let me explain to you why I do that. Let me give you a seminar on why that's necessary in my life. But it's like, if I have criticism to offer other people, and it's constructive too, I'm not just cutting people down, man. That shit ain't right. It's gotta be constructive. Never criticize somebody unless you have something positive to add to the table. Think about it like this. That's a common catchphrase for me, in case you're new to this channel. I say that a lot. Think about it like this. Say you're going to a dinner party and you're bringing shit on a platter. Nobody wants that because it's shit. Nobody wants to eat that. Nobody wants to smell that. You know, it's got to be positive. So, like, say everybody has something to say about somebody. If you're gonna say something negative about somebody, you gotta have something positive to add to that to make it better. So it doesn't just come off as like, I mean, criticism's fine, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't just come across as like hateful and I just want to cut somebody. Because that's not true at all. Whenever I critique society, it's because I want society to do better, you know? It's like I hate the world because I love the world. I want the world to do better, but they don't, so I hate them. You know? It's just frustrating, is all. But yeah, it's like when I criticize my brother, it's like my mom just runs to his fucking defense, and it's crazy because he treats her like shit, man. And she doesn't understand it at all. She's like, he didn't used to be this way. I'm like, dude, it's fucking social media, man. He doesn't even do the Facebook or anything like that. But he's still totally obsessed with this image, and he's on his phone all the damn time, and I don't think that people realize, like, you know, the devastating impact that this has had on society. I mean, some people do. That's why my comedy really resonated tonight. I did really well tonight. No, I gotta watch it. I might feel differently when I watch the video. But from the feedback that I received, like, people were like, that was really good, and I really got it. I really get what you're about. I really get your comedy sets. You're right about shit, man. But there was this dude I was talking to tonight who was saying, like, man, like, when he was on mushrooms, he didn't want to be anywhere near a smartphone. And I was like, you see? Those psychedelics are trying to tell you something. Why do you think Amy Gross doesn't have a smartphone? because Amy Gross is like a walking, talking psychedelic. You should write that down. That's funny. You really are too. You really are. But really, I mean, it's just transforming society and not in a positive way. But I feel like we're too late to turn back. Like once we turn this knob and we turn it all the way up, we can't turn it down. Like it's literally impossible to do that. There are people that have tried to in their own personal life, but it's like the whole world has already turned that knob. And once it's up full blast, that's all we're gonna hear. You know? That's just the way it is. That's why I just had to accept it. But I resonate with people because they understand my frustration and they understand why I'm on this level. And I think that they're in awe of me for being all the way over here and making this conscious choice, you know, to not give into that. Oh, anyway, I am so tired.